Hi everyone, it's Pinay New Yorker and I'm doing an unboxing or rather uncupping of these five Lego cups that I bought for the brother, and upon his request we're going to unbox all five. I actually have another cup and a half that I will do in a separate video because that was a separate batch and was covered by my video on stacked versus unstacked. So these are not stacked really except for the big leaves, which I did here, and I'll do that for another time. But for now, if you bear with me, I'm going to unbox or uncup, and then I'm going to fix them in such a way that you can see how much of each part we actually got. I tried to tape this very well. They actually had a tape dispenser by the counter. Sometimes they do. The second time I went, they didn't, so they taped it for me at the cash register. So here we go. This is the first tub. So that's quite a bit. As you can see, I stacked the red 4 by 12. I stacked them into fives. My brother was very specific, requesting for 20 of this, so I stacked them all. As you can see, there goes the 20 pieces. The purple ones were done by handful. Sometimes what he'd do is he'd tell me I want a fourth of a cup, half of a cup, a handful, 2 handfuls, or whatnot. So we're not specific on number. So this one I will fix into groups. Okay, so for this cup alone, this is what we got. The main point here was getting the purple and some of the blue. The flowers are obviously space fillers, and I also used this as space fillers. So he was specific about how many of the bars and how many of the this brick or this part he wanted. So 20 of that, and this one at, I believe he said, a quarter of a cup. So let's see if that was a quarter of a cup. So this came out to just slightly a little more, so it's up to around here. It's like a third of a cup. I tend to go a little over when I see that, you know, I need to stack more, so I put in a bit of the pieces. So the reason why we have this part here is because I've put this in my other video. It's a way to close or cover the cup. So I put the small pieces here. I fill this up this way. So assuming that's full, and then I cover and then I flip, so that way you can get that covered and it doesn't spill all over. So we shall continue with the next cup. So we're opening the next tub. This is more of the blue bricks because he actually requested for that. Some of the smaller mirrors, and more of the purple, which I used as space fillers. The other parts were number specific. There we go. Okay, so this one I stacked because he requested specifically for 10 pieces. So that's that. This one I believe was also like 10 pieces, so it's very easy. I did more of the, or part of the, I think these are window frames, correct? Here. More of the blue. I guess that's, she's going to build with that. Now these round things, he was number specific as well. So I'm sorry, my camera keeps shaking. Okay, so actually standing precariously. Okay, I moved the camera a bit. Hopefully it will not be too wonky. So here. And then I actually got more of these parts in another tub. I think these are these mass or and again the others are space fillers. Oops, I forgot to. Okay, for the third cup, I just wanted to show you, like, this has that round part under it, so I'm able to fill it up. So there's a lot of the space fillers. So this is the third cup we have. What I had done was I stashed this like on the sides this way. So I always try to keep the bottom full or stuffed with parts. So that's how I did it. I would line and then I would put it in. So let's go and sort. So he wanted half a cup of this part, and I had stacked it this way. So this is what half a cup would look, more or less. And I counted, it's 34 pieces. So you have an idea of what half a cup would be. And so I would think a full cup would be double plus maybe 10. So more or less. So you know when you order from the others who do a favor to the other members by buying. I really am not ready to do that yet, but this is how half a cup looks, 34 pieces. And this is the rest of the stuff that came in with this in the cup. Okay, so this is cup 4. I think I stacked something in there also, so I'm going to show that to you. But here it is. So the middle sort of got spread out. It's got loose inside, so I think I had put the leaves. Oh, okay, I got it. So he ordered this piece, but he was very specific about how many. So this is the 4 by 8. This is a stack of 30, so you'll see. So I stacked that inside, and I did another stack of these. These are this part. These are 10 pieces. So these two parts I was able to stack. And the rest are space fillers or additions, which he might have just requested me to get in a few pieces. Sorry, I should put this here and here. I have these little cups. I try to organize it this way so that it's easier and will help me get organized faster. So this is the 5th cup. It's not much because, as you can see, I had the stacked bricks here, whatever part this is. And I had this stacked too, and there were a couple of big pieces, so not so much of the fillers. And I didn't have flowers here. I put in some carrots. So we are down to our 5th and last cup. This one, he asked me to get half a cup of the large leaves, which I stacked. So you can see it inside. And then I filled it with all the little pieces. So the stacked leaves inside actually fill up to half the cup. So you'll see what else went into this cup. Okay. So it's a bit difficult stacking and putting it in because if you look at this, see, there's really a problem putting in a third. Although I don't know if that's possible. Let's see. Let's split this. Let's see if you can fit in a third. I tried, and the way it showed, it would still have been the same. So it still would be equivalent to just 2 stacks. And if you wanted to stack it all the way up, then you'd get to fill it. So this is the half cup. And just to count how many leaves I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's approximately, I'd say, 60, 65, more or less. So there are the leaves. There you go. Stacked leaves. And let's do the rest. So here's the total haul for the 5th cup, which includes the big leaves. This is, like I said, half a cup stacked. So there you can see. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that because I met the $75 threshold for VIP membership, I got this set, which I believe was the pirate set. I see at least, I think, 2 heads, so there's 2 minifigs. I don't have the picture for this, but it's Lego VIP set 40515. And it's the pirate set, so I see at least 1 head, 2 heads. And this was for the $75 threshold. Okay, so it's a bit hard fitting everything in one frame, but this is 5 cups worth of Lego parts. And as you can see, I have a lot of the smaller parts here. These were requested, plus I used them for space fillers. He's not particularly fond of the flowers because he has a ton of them, but they're very good, again, space fillers. So more or less, this is what half a cup, and half a cup would be of these 3 parts. This is half a cup of leaves stacked. And then this is actually by piece, so doesn't really matter. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm doing this for the brother who is actually the Lego builder. I am just a New Yorker who has access to the Lego flagship down at Rockefeller Center. I hope to do a video on the one at the Flatiron District one of these days, show their pick-a-brick wall and showcase some of the new sets that have been featured. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe and like the video. I will try to do updates on the Lego stores and Lego stocks every 2 to 3 weeks or more often as they come. Thank you.